watching. This is episode 4 of Mindfulness and Meditation. Um, I didn't know when I was going to record a new episode because I don't know, I've been so busy and tired. But tonight we had a Young Life meeting here at my home. Young Life is a youth ministry that I'm a part of. My friend is the Young Life leader, and I've been helping him for about a year and a half now. 2 years. And I was really moved tonight by the meeting, just seeing how, I don't know, how motivated the youth, how they are, They were really interested in God, and they were just, it was amazing. It's hard to explain, but it motivated me. Over the past few weeks, I've been talking about that growth and the spiritual growth, but I'm starting to see that growth, and I feel so much closer to God spiritually. And I feel like a lot of that is because I'm learning to let go of the past, realize that I've made a lot of mistakes and I needed to correct those mistakes. And I also needed to forgive myself for those mistakes, and just pray that the people that I may have hurt along the way, that they forgive me. It's a learning process. All of this, a lot has occurred, a lot has happened, and my eyes are open now. And I'm just working on being a better me. And while working on being a better me, I see blessings flowing. I see God moving, not just in me, but in the people that I love, my family, the kids who are pretty much teenagers now, young adults that I mentor. I see growth in them, and I'm very thankful for that. So I guess tonight's lesson in mindfulness and meditation is just growth and forgiveness, honestly. It takes a lot to, honestly, how do I put it? Identify your faults and your mistakes. Because we can be stubborn people. I, for one, can be very stubborn and sometimes think that I don't make mistakes, and that was me in the past, years back. But I take time and I think more about, what I could have done differently in a situation, mistakes that I've made, how can I right those wrongs? And that's growth, because we all make mistakes, we all fall, no one's perfect. And the sooner you acknowledge that, I feel like the better you will be and the stronger you will become, because you can then try to come up with solutions to not make those same mistakes over and over, and to push forward and to just be a better you. And I'm honestly working on that. It's taken a lot for me to forgive others for the things that they've done to me. And I've been through a lot. A lot of things I may have caused myself, but I now see I have to let that stuff go. In order for me to grow mentally like I want to grow, and spiritually, I have to release it. And how do you release that stuff? Through steadfast praying. Taking time for yourself and just resting, releasing all of that. That's the power of meditation, releasing all this stuff out of your mind that's clouding your mind and just causing you not to think straight, causing you to be depressed, you got to release it. So for me, it's listening to music. Singing has been an outlet for me over the past few months. Never thought I would see that day that I would be singing, because I was always so fearful growing up to sing in front of people, to let people know that I sing, always worried about what people were going to say about my voice. I'm not in that place anymore. When you stop thinking about other people and focus on you and do things that you love, that's growth. I have a gazillion videos now on Facebook, and Instagram, and Snapchat and TikTok, where I'm just singing or dancing. I'm doing things that make me happy, and not being afraid to put myself out there. It's okay to dance and act a fool. It's okay to do what you love, sing. I may not be the best singer in the world, but I love to do it. And I'm not focused on the voice part and what people are saying about it. I'm doing it because I love it, and not being afraid to put that out there anymore. So once again, growth. That's how you grow. You stop thinking about what others are saying, because a lot of times people aren't really saying anything. Your mind is telling you that. Your mind has you focus on this person and that person, and those people are not focused on you. They honestly could care less. So do what you love. And with the stuff we have going on now with COVID-19 and people constantly leaving and dying, you gotta take time for yourself and just try to have fun and try to live your life, even if it's just in your house. Do the things that you love to do: drawing, writing, poetry, whatever it may be. Sitting back, chilling, listening to music, whatever that relaxes you. It's easy to get stressed out here, especially in this time. So you got to stay occupied and do things that you love. I'm definitely staying occupied now because I'm back in school for my master's. And I was honestly going to take a break from it because it got to be too much. I got stressed out. And I just let the negative thoughts attack me once again and make me believe that I wasn't capable of finishing my master's. Not realizing all the things I went through years back to get my associate's degree, all the things I went through to get my bachelor's. None of it was easy. Even up to my first career with therapeutic interventions, it was not easy getting in. It took a lot of work, but I did it. And I know and believe that I can do it now and earn my master's degree in education and hopefully become a teacher soon. I have that faith. So I just encourage you to keep your head up. I know it's hard out here, especially right now when people are struggling with depression. I've been there. Been in a really dark place to the point I didn't recognize myself. I was doing things that I would have never imagined myself doing. Talking in a way that I would never talk. Just a complete different person. But God is a forgiving God. And He's working on me right now. And I'm not letting go of Him. It's onward and upward from here on out for me. And it's easier said than done, and actions speak louder than words. So I'm just gonna keep working, keep progressing, and work towards getting my blessings from God and just trying to stay positive. I thank God for Young Life because my mentoring groups I had ties with the guys, Brothers with a Purpose, they were cut due to COVID-19 and the schools being the way that they are. But I still connect with my original members and previous members of Ties with the Guys and Brothers with a Purpose, thankfully, through social media. But we're still able to go on with Young Life. Limited because of, there are restrictions, but thank God we're still able to go on in a different way than we normally have. But it's been a help for me, especially spiritually. The youth have definitely been motivating me. And it reminds me of when I was their age. I was a minister at 12, and how older adults would tell me how I would inspire them by my faith. It's inspiring. It really is. Being on the opposite end, I now get what they were saying. So I'm just trying to stay encouraged. I have my days, we all do. Every day's not perfect. But I'm striving to get stronger in God and stay focused. And I have a lot to try to keep me motivated. I just have to push myself to use those outlets, which are, the inspirational cards, my morning affirmations, my morning prayers. I've now started. Let's see if I have the book. The 90-day Bible Challenge. It's by Sean Saunders. He's on Instagram, so if you go on his Instagram page and would like to order this, you can order through his Instagram. It'll take you to his website. But it is pretty much the entire Bible broken up, sort of like a Bible study. And I'm challenging myself to go through this book each day, whether it's the morning or at night. But definitely my goals are to keep my prayer life going in the morning and before I go to bed. Those are probably when I struggle the most with thoughts, negative thoughts, wake up down or wake up thinking about my mom. I have to stay prayed up so I can continue to fight the depression that I once had. So I'm definitely thankful that I have this book and that I have friends and family that are working with me with this book. We're challenging each other to do the 90-day challenge, and we're starting that very soon. You gotta have a circle of people who want to grow, who want to, achieve things in life. Not people who are just staying still. Not people who are negative. And I'm thankful for the circle that I do have. I would sit back and think about the friends that I once had that I'm no longer friends with, no longer deal with for whatever reasons. And sometimes you just got to realize it's God's will, it's God's doing. Everybody's not meant to go along with you on this journey. You lose people along the way. And for whatever reasons, I don't know, but you got to keep going. You got to move forward and just thank God for the ones that are in your life. And the ones you do have in your life, don't take them for granted. Cherish them. And just love each other and help each other grow. This stuff is really speaking to me more than anyone. But be encouraged. I hope this will be a blessing to anyone and everyone that's watching, because I'm definitely speaking to myself first. I just want to grow, and I thank God for the growth that I already see. I thank God for my blessings. You know, I have a home. I'm thankful for my job. I am grateful for my wonderful family and friends that I do have in my life. And I'm thankful. Be encouraged, you guys. Keep each other prayed up. And love hard. Life is so short. All right. Good night. Be breezy.